pretty much just waiting on Bjorn then. And my stuff's good. It's one over, but are you doing that on a VM, Gabe? Or is that another computer? I have a lot of experience. I don't know all the command prompt command. Oh, so you're running GW2 on Linux. Interesting. Not super common. Yeah, remove it. Our DPS is broken. I mean, he's on Ubuntu, so no, he's not on. Just a lot of fiddling to get it to work. And it probably added like a new weapons updates, since it was megabytes for such a tiny change. And that probably broke something in ArcDeep a big way. Not much else. Got it. Hello. Anything on the rip log? Hate that just wait. Just hit me kind. And you can come in, Lenny. Alright, well, our main three struggle points, well, our main two struggle points that we'll deal with today are just Zaitan Giant Burst, which is just make sure you start with a CC or you have stuff available, since our Morgemoth DPS check is pretty chill. And demolish those giants. And if that means that, for example, the verts need to blink to the green and run back, even though you're fully ranged, just to get that little bit of extra burst on the giants, then I encourage you to do so. Yeah, just CC and bursting those giants. We didn't get much progress last session because every time we got the giants, they just never died. Even though I'm here and it will go a lot smoother today, just do your utmost to obliterate the giants. That, and for Fargreen and Suwon, that's me and Noro's jump. And
Warrior Green.
Yeah, but we are very consistent at it, so it's not a big deal. So I suppose the big thing would be for you, Wolfie, since you like to go out of your way to support others or to ensure mechanics succeed. If you want, you can go and help out the mid-green for Suwon. And that would help in case a portal vert is too busy with portal shenanigans or failed to blink or whatever. No, you have to run there. It's as simple as, for the first one, you dodge the wave as if you're going to close green, and then you just run to mid-green. Oh. All that's good.
They port for the second green, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna get into that, but then Wolfie's mom called.
Yeah. I just wanted to make sure, because I'm like, I don't know if... I can't even remember if we've succeeded second green there or not. I feel like we've done it once or twice.
Your greens, Naga is this one. The one with no markers. And then your second green will be the portal. That is right on star, or the closest to star. There will be one towards X. But think of it like the portal closest to star is the left portal when looking out, and the one closest to middle is the right. Yep. And then if you do your proper burst, which is just do all of your stuff outside of Shroud and then go into Shroud, since with your build you're gonna have a large buffer of quickness. You can afford to just chill and wait, and then you'll go into Shroud, and then you'll have Shroud 4 and Shroud 3 to get there and back. Just be a little careful. Go ahead with your question. At Zaitan, do I go to close screen? You're close, Gabe. Close screen is healer and you. And then the no marker green is Naga and Bjorn. And then swirl is Lanius and Jordan. For Suwon, you are close. Yep. The only greens that change for Suwon are the far greens. That's just to avoid blue people. Otherwise, greens for Suwon are the exact same for both faces.
Hopefully Wolfie's alright.
At 10 HTcm. Looking for 1 DPS for a section. Start team. And going for 1. I'll advertise and Wolfie's support in a little bit if we don't get a response. And another Discord if need.
Can we go over Suwon void pools quick?
Sure. So your first one.
First one's here. Ah!
Yep. The one that you died at.
Yep. Second one's at Hardish. Past that line from where I'm at.
Yeah, it's just on top of this line.
Gotcha, okay.
The third one is the trickiest one for you. There will be a portal. It's as if you're doing far or middle green. You go all the way over. There, where Noth is roughly. This is the hardest one because you're going to be at the edge of the wave, so if you get knocked, you may want to use, say, Shift Signet to stun break yourself. But just do your best to get as far as you can, and then as soon as the void pool drops, you just dodge into the wave. That'll be the hardest one. And then for the fourth one, it's right next to the void pool that you put here. So it'll just be like here or something.
Okay.
But before, on the third one, don't take the portal back and just take the spread for out.
Yeah.
Alright,
So on P2 with the second green, we take a portal, or do we still walk?
for the second one, you do take a portal. Yes, it's the exact same as if you were doing the third void pool in Su1 P1.
Okay.
It's just
And the third one, we walk or portal?
For the third green, you have to walk.
Okay.
If we have to do a third green, we should kill before a third green. That's the goal. You shouldn't have to worry about it.
And void pools are there any in Suwon too? There's not, is there?
There are.
Oh, okay.
Hold on, I also have to juggle trying to get some.
Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, you're looking for 1 DPS for a session starting now and lasting for 1 hour. Interesting. Then Discord, HTcm, looking for 1 DPS for a session starting now, lasting for 1 hour 15 minutes. We are at Su 1P2. Let me know if for P2 you're just doing far green, so for your first, third, and fifth void pools, you just dodge into the green and place your void pool there. Ideally closer to center, so you have room to get into your other greens. And then for your second one, again, you will have a void pool at arrow-ish. You're going to go towards the center, but right next to that void pool. Just don't get hit by the giant tail slam. Be close to the 2 void pools here. And then you'll effectively just run the boss and dodge both the void pool and alright, sorry, where did I leave off? Yeah, it's just here, and then for the fourth one, just treat it like the fourth void pool in Su1 P1. You just place it next to the void pool here. So for your even void pools, you just stack them in this section of the arena. And then for your odd void pools, they're either going to be on top of the greens or like really far away. Thank you. Okay. 6, 5. That's it. But any questions about void pools? And that kind of broken explanation. Sorry about that.
I'm looking through the simulator now.
Right back while you
I gotta explain.
or
We effectively just have 1 hour of progression today. Welcome and thank you for joining Burwing. So, what? Just from my knowledge, what is your experience in HTcm? I know I said 2-1 P2, but I imagine you're somewhat close to that. Okay. So I'll give you. I'll leave out the quick details and just do a very quick refresher. So you are in bottom sub. So with bottom sub, you're going to start on triangle side for purification 1. And this is where you're going to get your boons. You're going to push the orb from here to swirl, and then the other sub will counter push and CC. You will have a portal from purification 1 to Jormag, so you don't have to do any running shenanigans. Otherwise, we have DPS checks for the first 5 dragons. So Jormag, Promortis, Krakatork, Mordremoth, and Zyton that we need to meet, and if we struggle too much, which hopefully we don't, but if we do, we will wipe. So they are before the second void pools or during second greens on Jormag. 1 Chomp Promortis, which is far easier than you may think. Kralk doesn't matter, but usually during second VPs, or second void pools, 2 Wave Mordremoth, and then before or during third greens on Zyton. So any questions or concerns about the DPS check so far? Or everything that I've brought up? If not, I'll go over Promortis and just a quick refresher of everything else. I can give you... I'll just do another food check after this, even though I did it early because I thought we would start then, but whatever. I'll provide, don't worry. Otherwise, for Purification 2, you're on boss group. Purification 3's kind of normal. For Su 1, you're close screen. It's just a simple dodge into it when you dodge the wave. Because that's kind of every DPSer's job for Su. Our Su 1 DPS check will probably be in the safe during second tail slam when we hold for it, but we'll see when we get there. I don't think I'm missing. Then the last thing that remains is Promortis. So since you don't have spread responsibility, of course do your best to avoid spread. For Promortis, what you do, where wing is different. So when the Promortis chomp spawns, you stay. You don't spread out. There will be a portal where I am, in the normal Promortis DPS stack spot. You will take this portal after it opens before Chomp eats you. So it's gonna feel kind of jarring to just stay in and have your heartstrings pull at you, but there will be a portal at the normal stack spot. You take it, and you're gonna take that very same portal back, just so you can get that extra 7 seconds of DPS uptime. You all good with that? It's daring, but we are used to it. If anything, you're probably gonna struggle with it because it's gonna feel really weird, just like most fills. But I think that will cover everything. Feels bad, but I'll do another food here and we will get started. And this is my final food that I'm doing, which means we might run out a little bit in our very last pull of the night. But we'll see when we get there. Alright. Oh boy, shit. Okay. And CC portal. This is a hold. And you can DPS. Thank you. And let's go. Dragon Slasher. Chomp in 3, 2, 1, no. Portal. Good. When you see me at the boss, you can take it back. We're good to DPS. Good. And kill. One behind us, watch out, not stacked. I might get Void Bolt. Base. Boss group, watch out. Don't worry about that. I won't have as much CC. Little sketch, but we're good. We have a portal here if you want it. Add towards center, spawning in 3, 2, 1 now. I might not get spread. Never mind, I'm good. Not as much stability, please be careful. Our damage is fine if you can focus on succeeding that. Again, focus on living and dodging, jumping. Oh, I was on this spell on me. Void pools can stay. Prepare for giants. We're good. Watch out for spin. Go. Go to your greens. All dead. One down on boss. Middle. Gotta watch out for those last laps though. I might get void pool. What am I doing?
I hit it too early, sorry.
Ouch.
Quarter second.
Oh man. Well, go get your Wizard Vault updates and go. The worm. They have 2 more attacks.
Was our burst better there?
I mean, our burst is better because
The dragon trigger.
Okay. Because I also made sure to like give stabs so people wouldn't get thrown away and stuff.
It's tough because we don't have logs for today.
don't worry about stability because if the burst is good, there's no need. And stability is only for after.
Okay.
This is another hole. Oh, for fuck's sake. Kill. One down, one down. You're gonna have a fun time getting your CA back.
It should be fine. Everyone will get to take a lot of damage right here.
Three, two, one, down. Good. Our damage is fine, I think. Bug, continue. Fail. Watch out. And that's that. Alright, give me a moment. Grab that. That there. Then I do this. That. And one more thing before I log. Copy. Paste. Okay. Alright, from this point on, we will have logs. I just didn't want to say anything because a lot of you are going to take ages to update. But as long as I can give you the logs after the fact, then I think you all will be satisfied.
Ready check.
Who's revealing, by the way?
Or that last Krog, I don't know.
Because, I mean, we've revealed every single stealth so far.
I have no idea. Is anyone doing anything? Are you
I
like...
guess giants we didn't reveal, which is more important, but...
Whenever you're ready, man. Identity DC or something?
It's possible.
I mean, we can always bring Wolfie back in, but... Sucks that we just suddenly, out of nowhere, have a lot of downtime.
Yeah. Oh,
I
we
was
also
looking
have
forward.
the bug. If you want to clear that, we could just...
Yeah, we should. This will be our...
We're not gonna be able to vote.
I wish this was like the new ready ones where, based on the amount of people that have said yes or no, bar goes down quicker.
That would be nice. Or if the commander just gets to choose, that'd be nice too.
Yeah. Alright, when this ends, we'll just clear the bug.
Oh, it's gone.
I'll give him until after
Yeah, probably
we
the
do
best
this, and then I'll bring Wolfie in if he doesn't go back. Gotta get ready for the counter push, there's no momentum.
Did I get most EC?
It's in between you and Noth. Well, Noth got the most, you're second. It's hard to compete with the Druid.
Yeah, I used both my headbutt and my other thing. I was like, maybe. Nine people, no spread.
And
We didn't get the bug.
Apparently not. It looked like the bug, but I guess the timing's changed or something. I just pinged Wolfie.
I wish the bugs didn't exist.
Yeah. We
That'd be nice.
would have killed by now if bugs and
Yeah. Just fixed it. Just a year and a half later, they finally decided to.
Mm-hmm. Well, I pinged Wolfie, so it's a race between whether our Phil gets back or Wolfie joins. I will DM Wolfie in a minute if she doesn't do anything. Oh, for fuck's sake. Alright. I guess that... Ah, man. Alright, I'll DM. I just DM'd Werewolf. Or where?
Start the vote on them.
Oh yeah, thank you.
That'll take
Man, I was really looking forward to this session and
me
trying
too.
out my Bladesworn changes and seeing Naga's changes to their quick Harby that I spent all last week prepping for. And just a lot more stuff. Getting good giant burst, getting more Suwan exposure, so on and so forth.
Having 10 people here.
Yeah, having all 10. But then
It's a rarity.
But then Wolfie just got a stressful, bad phone call, and our Phil DC'd, and
Yeah, not that doesn't even look remotely worth it to me, but I'm sure somebody wants it. The guaranteed die unlock might be worth it for certain people.
you have anybody you can bring in, Noro?
I posted in the
Okay.
Void Lounge. I didn't get a reaction before you did. I can
Like, I-
re-ping if you'd like, but
I hate repinging, but I think
same.
I'm
Other than that,
about
I can,
to
like,
do that.
Whisper
But,
people, but
yeah, I would just look at my contact list to see if there was anybody I would have whispered. There would have been a few people, but none of them are online.
like the main person I'd whisper is Realm, and I don't know if he's actually there because he hasn't.
Yeah.
He's been sitting in Arborstone.
At this point, even though I could reping, I'm just trying to consider the value of a few polls. Because at this point, if we get another fill, have to re-explain things. We have 30 minutes left. What are we going to get out of that?
Could ping Narsen.
Shit. Because I'm kind of... Because I would also have to re-put... I don't have to re-put...
I'm gonna whisper. See if Realm's there. I don't think he's there, but
Do you think we'll... You all... I guess everyone, do you think we'll get much value if I get another potential fill and we just go on for another 30 minutes? At the very least. Like, is 30 minutes really going to be worth our time?
I think it could be. Like, we just.
Potentially,
Like, any
but...
poll could be valuable, but. Yeah. Realm would be a good one to have in here. Because he's not gonna mess anything up. But he's not responding.
Alright. I'll reping.
I got Narsen.
Okay.
Okay. Me.
Oh man. Alright, I'm kicking him.
I wonder if he actually DC'd.
He would have to because it's been this long and he hasn't returned, and he hasn't responded to my DM. So his internet must have gone out or something. Welcome. Informative. Welcome. Invite. 6 hour 5. Generate copy. And what's his experience? Just so I know. I think he's killed.
He
right?
is a speedrunner, very, very experienced.
Okay. So I'll just give him a quick rundown then.
I'm pretty sure he's even done like our portal strat before. Not 100% sure, but
Okay. I'm still gonna do a quick rundown because groups vary.
Oh, he's gonna play Spellbreaker.
Oh man. Gourds and Skitch.
Oh, he's gonna Berserk too.
Welcome and thank you for joining, Narsen.
Hello, hello.
Alright, so Noro told me about your experience. I don't have to go into super detail, but since groups vary from...
It's in my life.
Hmm?
What?
No, I'm kidding, I'm kidding.
Alright. So just a quick rundown since groups vary from, well, group to group. For Purification 1, you are in bottom sub. So you will start at Triangle and push to Swirl for Purification 1. Otherwise, you will have a portal from the orb at CC to Dormag. Otherwise, we run hard DPS checks for the first 5 dragons. I'm not too concerned with you here, but just so you know. For Dormag, we either phase during second void pools or we hold until second greens. For Primordus, we do 1 chomp. For Krokatoric, it doesn't matter that much, but generally around second void pool. For Morjamoth, it's 2 wave. And for Zaitan, it's anytime before third green. We usually have enough damage to not worry about a bad void pool, but we'll see if we ever have like really good damage. And then Suwon is however long, but we're probably gonna phase during second tails for Suwon P1. For Purification 2, you're in boss group. I don't believe you have any responsibility to kill specific ads during purification phases, which leads to the final thing, Primordus. So the way we do Primordus is different from most groups. Since you don't have spread responsibility, make sure you don't get spread. But otherwise, on Primordus, you don't go and spread for chump. You instead stay and get your extra 7 seconds of DPS. There will be a portal at the normal Primordus stack spot that you'll take once it opens, just so you don't get eaten by the chomp, and you'll take that very same portal back, just so you can get the maximum DPS uptime.
Yep. The single portal one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Noro said as much, but I wanted to just talk about it just in case. I do not have food for you, so you'll have to provide that for yourself. I had to refood twice already because of this kind of a session. Otherwise, do you have any questions or concerns for me before we begin?
Nope.
Alright.
Ready, check.
You are the third person to fill that slot tonight.
Just one bad phone call leads to all of this.
Yep.
DPS is easy.
Yeah. And I do have Arc DPS running, so I can send you the logs after the session ends.
So do I.
Hell yeah.
Not fair.
They update. He updated like
Mhm.
18 minutes ago.
Yeah.
We need to hold. It's barely not enough. I think I fucked up too much. Thank you very much. Dragon Slasher. 3, 2, 1, now.
No boon rip. Bad, killed it. It's fine.
That day.
Quickness has been very spotty, Naga. I'm not. Maybe I'm just out of your area or you're doing something different, but that's part of the reason why we didn't make that your mag DPS truck. And why I've been struggling with damage properly. So if there's anything that you know you're doing, do your best to change it. We're good. 2 burst. Rip, this is a bad damage. Nope. One came in late. Habit of doing that, even though I do it all the time. I'm not gonna have as much CC. Didn't have a lack of. Spawning in 3, 2, 1. Now. bro? No, I'm good. Our damage is high, please chill a little bit. Just gonna chill with guns here. Alright, you can go hard if you want. One full dead, continue. Go. That's a green fail, GG.
I tapped 100 blades on accident. Not the time you want to do that.
Ah, they have two more.
Ah,
attacks.
which means we were at the exact same point in our rotations because I was like, this is what I should be 100 bladesing.
A little bit too much autopilot, I guess.
Yeah.
Sorry, the weekly wizard's vault was demanding my attention.
Was your personal quickness. Area buffs. I think you're a little low. Like the fury that you output is roughly 40%, when it should be probably a little higher than that. Your quickness was 84? Ideally, both your shroud and the quickness file. Like your utility skills swaps, your utility skills should be suffering, darkness, and the quick file. Yep, a power quick card. Doesn't do a lot of damage, but it's fun.
I mean, it's fine. I was just,
Yeah.
I was like, your boon should be 600 range. How are you missing? But then I realized you're not on a herald.
But maybe I'm out of your stuff or something. Nora, was your quickness fine, or did you have drops?
I have
Nora has self quickness. He's a bad gauge.
You could swap you and Narsen and he'll cover his own quickness, but I don't know how for balls is.
That's true.
Sure.
Alright though, it should be comfy for quickness.
Should be, yeah. But I'm struggling even when I'm on the boss. Watch out. I think I'm gonna have a low DPS here because I'm Dragon Slash Tour.
Happen.
Void pools can stack. Now let's go. Dragon Slash. 3, 2, 1. Overall damage was low, but my damage was good.
think we phased at a bad time for Berserker. I dropped my Berserk like
Yep.
right as we were stealthing because I couldn't use anything.
Did I really interrupt my fucking dragon slot? Are you kidding me?
It's a hold or
Now we go. Ah. Sorry, I was not paying attention to overall damage. I'm so sorry. Too busy shit talking. Oh me.
Not that way.
My dragon slashes are delayed. Watch out, Luke. Spawning in 3, 2, 1, no. Damage is a little high. One down. Power res if possible. Nah, GG. Quickness was better that pull. But, I mean, I don't know.
You in the other sub now?
Yeah, I'm in the other sub, so it doesn't matter. Of course, my
Ready,
quickness
check.
was good.
The quickness in is overall better. So yeah,
Awesome.
looking at Boon Tape.
Oh yeah, we have bug. Well, we already started, so just commit to normal stuff. We're gonna get different mores and kill ourselves.
We could try to make the check, but I don't know if we can.
And we'd have no experience for it.
Yeah.
And I have. This will be a ready check. It doesn't matter, just do your normal purification 1 stuff. Yeah. You start as you have been. bit off. We can correct.
It's possible.
What's
What is?
possible?
If I stand here, I
Uh-huh.
can throw the great sword at the boss's hitbox. It goes in towards the platform.
Makes sense if you're at that very specific part. GG.
I don't think I would do it on like Mordremoth or anything, but
This will be our ready check. I'll hold it so you can position.
I don't think they're ever gonna fix that bug. It's here to stay.
I just got someone else message me to ask me to filter HTcm.
Yeah.
Who is it?
It's blue.
Oh my god. I was gonna message him, but he was seemingly busy apparently. Wonder what he's doing.
Killing that out. Void Cool's good stuff.
Yeah,
Dragon Slash.
I managed to keep my berserk at that time.
3, 2, 1, now.
But I kept it up too long. The druid strats just always makes me laugh.
Yeah. We're good to kill. This is a really bad face run. Jump nice. about that ad, Bjorn, or whoever. The one where I'm at.
Guess you want that.
Spawning in 3, 2, 1. Void pools can stay. Someone did a little nerf. I think you should be relatively fine. One giant very high on health. Good recovery, guys. Remember your portals. Make sure those greens succeed. Void pool in 2, 1. Good job, guys.
Help with the ad.
Cold spray is about dead. We can begin pushing. I am very low on boss, on orb. I'm good now. Thank you. Good. Remember your greens portal. Remember DPSers still need to do close. Just for safety and all that. Void pools. Portal.
Green. Portal, portal, portal.
Portal.
Sorry, forgot.
Does it? GG. That is your quick portal.
Ready check.
Gotta remember.
People need to stack closer on C1, P1, or I can't get Void Pool and give everyone Alacrity.
Oh, man. Arrow's still being moved around. Oh, there's stuck at arrow. a little sketch, but we're fine.
Oh my god, I missed the headbutts. I didn't even realize.
Aw.
That's sad.
I get to boss, hit F2, and then hit F1 and realize that I was not in Berserk.
No.
Disaster.
PC too fast.
Boy pools can stay. Storm Seer far out. Towards square. 3, 2, 1. Now. Thank you for killing that Storm Seer. Please don't kill these out. I want my Dragon Breath bomb. Rip. That ad, I asked to be alive. Almost died. I'm sorry to say we have to hold.
Go dance over here.
Hold. Go. Sorry.
We're good. I can't see my DPS, so it's okay.
But I'll give you logs after that'll show your damage.
Okay. If I can't see it, it's not real.
You were top DPS coming out of that Jormak. But then I became a
I think
so I'm top.
I think that the standing behind the hitbox in that weird spot is probably gonna make a pretty decent difference, but it just doesn't feel safe to go there on most phases.
It's a matter of practice and just
Yeah.
incorporating it into your specific dragon rotation.
Like if I'm in the middle of an Axe 5 when I'm going there, it's easy because I don't have to press buttons while getting in a position. But
Yeah.
other times, not so much.
Watch out, that exists. Counter push is going to struggle. Take your time. You can afford it. We're good. Very nice. Spawning in 3, 2, 1. Now. That was each. Add in, watch out. And this is the phase where I always cut my damage and others get ahead of me. And kill. prep for the burst. Nice. Watch out, that's a lot of damage.
Oh, did we get bug?
No. Oh, you mean this bug. Okay, sorry.
I was gonna say, I think you meant no spit, yeah.
Alright, the only in-fight bug I'm concerned about are Su-1 and Jormak. Sorry for once. Good job, guys. Remember phasing soon? Good job.
Don't forget.
Oh, I phased my timer too. Where's the orb? Right in the middle. Oh, I'm down on boss. Thank you. Fine. CC. Portal.
Put it down.
Good.
Please stack closer to the edge so that
Back on
it's more
tag.
consistent. That works too, thank you.
Bjorn portal. Good. Stack together. Void pool in 2, 1. Now. Go to your spot. Killing. Tail slam, be wary. Twinkle, portal. Go, 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 go.
I went down.
Someone else got void pool.
It doesn't add, we can work with it, don't worry. Just go to your spots. I'll go back to give you space.
Sorry, there was.
Oh,
there
worry,
was
don't
a-
worry.
There was
Base.
a red on our green.
Alright, that's both of our portals.
We can try to stealth at least. I mean, we can't stealth actually. I'm gonna go save.
Alright, bottom group, sorry, top group, you're still by boss. Let's try to equalize this.
Should wave.
Me and you, Noro, we're mid green.
Okay.
Because both portal birds are done.
Gonna push to boss. Smiths.
Push the boss if we can. Just let it drift to boss and murder it. 3, 2, 1, murder. Doesn't matter how. CC Goliath now.
Oh, he ran out of my CC range.
I have void pool. Well, doesn't matter. Let's wipe up the hole anyways. GG.
Nobody was on far green.
Yeah, nobody. Neither of the proper void pool people were on far green.
There was a void pool in our green. That's why we both sort of died.
Yeah. I somehow didn't get that one. I thought I must have dipped in too close right before the port.
Oh, that's why there was void in that. Okay, got it. Yeah, I went
Ready,
in the
check.
green, it proc, but then I immediately went down.
I went to start
Starts.
still. I'm just gonna have you be star for spread. I'm square. Alright, this will be our last pull no matter how it goes.
Food is out. I don't know if you care.
I don't.
I
I
just
can
made
give you a
a
learned
sharpening
thesis.
stone.
I only made 2 master theses. I aimed my Dragon Slash wrong.
Respawn.
My fingers are not in the proper position for this tournament. Both you warriors are going to overtake. Void pulls can stay. We were on the border of getting the bug. Oop. Dragon slashing. Dragon slashing. Good job. 3, 2, 1. Good the first. Whatever. Good stuff, go. I might get void. Nope, I'm good.
Oh, okay. I can't eat
Where are you?
that. Oh, God.
Power rest behind us. Did you try to go into a double void?
No, I just tried to get hit by the
Oh.
the knockback projectile.
You should be able to do that and still live.
Maybe I didn't have prod or something.
Yeah, maybe. Because with your toughness and whatnot, you should be able to live it.
Bad
Oscar.
foot.
Initial push will be slow. Watch out, focus on the
Bad counter
I
put.
died. Sorry.
and so did you get kicked by that sniper that just came?
No, I was walking backwards to get to the edge and I took one step too many.
Okay.
Wow, that
Well-
ad almost got it from behind.
Well, we'll CC and then just GG things.
Sorry about that.
Alright, doesn't matter. I'm
I
not.
wanna
You can
try
mess
some
around as
stuff
you
on
wish.
Morgemoth, yeah.
You can jump
See if
as
I
you
can-
wish. You can keep going, but it doesn't actually matter.
I just don't get any alacrity if I'm over here.
Yeah. If you get spread, you go to arrow. Arrow or back. Urines at spread. One down on boss. Void pools, watch out. This is a triple wave. One down, they're dead. Again, it doesn't matter. We'll keep going until we have some fun things.
It's always though with Dragon Run I don't get to try out risky stuff because a single messed up jump is that.
That was close. Oh, not on the backside. If I would have gone any further, I would have clipped you, Qatar.
I tried to go far because I expected people to.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go far with this.
If you mean your jump isn't being registered, that's a Guild Wars 2 bug.
Yeah, so I can go into detail about that behavior. Void pools can stay, we're gonna phase on boss.
Oh.
Or if we don't, we're dead. Well, not as productive of a session as we wanted, but we got to Suwana a couple times. Thank you, Narson, for subbing.
No
Thanks,
problem.
Darson.
And thank you all
No problem.
for showing. That is it.
Thank you.
Oh,
See you on Sunday.
man.
Oh, apparently exiting crashes Guild Wars. Okay.
Interesting.
Oh, update your arcs now.
Yeah, you're more than welcome to. I'll get logs going. As for
Yesterday I
the
crashed when I changed the sigil.
As for the bug, with that jump bug, it's mostly just noticeable in HTcm because it actually matters, but
Yeah.
sometimes when you're standing completely still and then press spacebar, nothing will happen. Ideally, if you always want to jump to succeed, you always want to move, even if it's just a tiny bit, so like W and space or A and space, whatever it is. Otherwise, you could just press spacebar in place and it won't jump you. I encountered that a lot when I made my Morgemoth wave practice simulation.
Yeah, it's super bizarre one.
Leaving the play one.
Do you want to do logs?
Yeah, I'm uploading them right now. I wonder if I got another 50k per Mortis. A lot of my DPSing was just, oh, what is it? Autopilot. And I even went and
Yeah, I autopiloted a bit.
I even went and benchmarked a lot of stuff, and outside of speed, my one weak point is after in the long gun saber rotation, I have to go into Axe Pistol for a short time. I always do more than I need to there, and I need to stop doing that.
I think that's been one of the things I've been having issues on Harbinger is like sometimes I come out of Shroud and then I spend a little bit too long out of Shroud because I'm like, I think that this skill is worth using, but I don't know for sure because Condi skills are hard to quantify for how much they're contributing.
Yeah.
Like I feel like it's always worth it to use Scepter 3 before going into Shroud, but I don't know for sure if there's certain times where it wouldn't be.
need to edit my Bladesworn rotations a little bit, because in the actual benchmark, what it does is whenever you start your long gunsaber loop, you do a 2 and 4, and then you do an auto chain. But the problem is, since overcharged cartridges have a very small internal cooldown to account for not just using all of your stacks when you do your pistol 6. Since the last auto in gunsaber is an explosion, any explosion that you do after it, no matter if it's gunsaber 2 or 3 or 5, it will not proc OC. So you always need to do something else instead. And one of my big slowdowns on Bladesworn is waiting for OC to come off cooldown so I can use it. Then I can swap to Axe Pistol and do my stuff there. But so obviously the simple solution is to do just a 2 auto chain and then a 4 explosion. And then maybe another 4 or 5 or whatever, but I just have it really ingrained in my muscle memory. So it's hard to get rid of. But yeah, there are your logs, and I will... When you might as well just DM you those logs.
Oh, like the shorter ones?
I just got all 5 of our polls.
Gotcha. I want to kind of like see if I.
It's always funny to look at giants on polls.
Yeah, when you're playing Bladesworn, it's
It's always fun.
hilarious.
Alright, that's a poll not worth looking at. 50k Jormag, shitty Primordius.
This one I did 0 damage to giants. How weird.
Man, my Primordiuses today sucked. Oh nice, a giant with 120k DPS. Awesome.
Got a 42k Primordius. 45k? Yeah, that's you though.
Oh no. Yeah, yeah. Did you actually get 40 somethings though? Oh, you got a
I got
40k.
42.
Nice.
I don't... Like, without the portal, there's no way I could get close to 40 on Berserker,
Oh, yeah.
I think. Maybe just because you can Greatsword out, but... I don't know. That greed gets kind of scary sometimes.
Yeah. I think I was too busy just trying to get fills because Wolvie just had a sudden phone call, and I guess it really fucking sucked, so she couldn't join. And then our fill that we had just suddenly DC'd, and just so much.
Come back.
I think I was a little out of it because of it.
Probably get a message in like 2 hours. Hey, sorry, power went out. But
Is Berserker ping sensitive? Gabe's asking.
yes.
Oh yeah,
is-
Berserker.
yeah.
Berserker is unironically one of the harder rotations in the game right now.
It's like you can skill queue, but a lot of the skills come off cooldown the moment you want to press them.
Mm-hmm.
So the queuing doesn't really help you that much.
All right, I'm leaving one HTcm for another.
Alright, man.
Thanks for the fun, and
Thanks for coming.
good luck next time. Yeah, no problem.
Oh, fucking hell. Wait, I don't know what happened at the start, Naga, but once I brought it up, like, what am I talking about? I'm trying to make you feel good about your quickness, despite the fact that I moved myself in the other subgroup and the quickness was good there, as if I would know what your quickness was like.
I'm looking at the log for the one where we got the furthest, and it seems decent on most of the like actual boss phases at least.
Yeah, your subgroup... Hold on, I need to remind myself who is in your subgroup. In top sub. Man, you don't really have any good people. I'm the best person to look at, but I moved myself
Furball's still good. Like he doesn't give himself any quickness, I think.
No, I'm not concerned about Furball or others. I'm the spread person, and I'm the one who's
Oh, I
complaining.
see what you're saying.
But nobody else in that subgroup does anything, and you can't look at Noth because Noth is out in
Way too much.
Neverland.
Yep.
So I am the person to look at for quick uptime. But I'm not in that subgroup, so.
After the switch, you could look at.
The main thing to look at for the Switch is Might.
Yeah.
Because Noth is the only person in that subgroup that gives Might. And you're probably gonna see that your damage falls off a little bit. Like, if you look at the log that ends in 330, that Primordius, you can just look at the Might in one subgroup versus another, and there is a difference there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can look at the graph for it too, like
Mhm.
where is that? Buffs, graph. No.
What would be a nice ping-friendly build?
Nice ping-friendly build for like DPS.
I mean, Gabe's asking about Berserker working well on ping, and since Gabe isn't in the US, he's gonna have bad ping no matter what build he plays. Herald is kind of chill of a build, so that's probably one reason why he's playing it. But
Reaper is good on high
Yeah,
ping. I
Reaper
live
is-
in New
yeah.
Zealand.
so
You do a lot of like auto attack chains, which slows down the queuing and
Yeah.
stuff.
So
Yeah.
any power necro build I think would be cool.
Yeah,
So-
I agree with that. Maybe that's why I like it so much. My usual ping is about 230.
The LI build? What's that?
Are you talking about like Reaper specifically, like not using Shroud 2 or
You don't need the LI build.
I just don't know what that means. Oh, low intensity.
Yeah.
I mean,
Wolfy
power
builds.
power necro builds are in a way similar to like a soul beast in that you have a whole bunch of stuff to do at once, and then
auto-attack.
it's chill in Shroud. A whole bunch of stuff to do, chill. So, I mean, you could run. I don't know what the. I think the new Condi Scourge is a little bit more involved, but at least the old one with just Scepter, or if you just want to run just Pistol, just one weapon set, would be pretty chill. Like, all you're doing is auto attack, and then you press a whole bunch of skills, and if you interrupt the first one or two, it's not the worst. It's not ideal, but you have a good feel for the rotation, and you just spam your skills off cooldown.
Scourge is definitely worse than it used to be.
Yeah.
For me, since the change to the shades.
Yeah, it's worse,
Like,
but
the pistol doesn't actually matter, but the shade change really does, because sometimes skills just don't go off, and if you miss a shade, you lose the whole buff instead of just a third of it now.
yeah. Yeah, I get you. Let me go through all the
Okay.
builds in my head here. Guardian, not really.
Makes pretty easy.
I mean,
You want
but
something that's not easy to though.
you want something that's enjoyable to play, not boring. It could be easy,
That's
but it
fair.
has to
I don't
be
really
engaging.
like mech either.
Mm-hmm.
Like Spellbreaker would be what I'd recommend. I
Yeah,
haven't
I've
played
heard
it as much as
Spellbreaker's
others,
quite fun.
Yeah.
and I'm not a big Hammer fan, but it's got it's ping sensitive, but you can like you're not as punished, I guess. It's more along the lines of like quote unquote regular build, like when you mess up your rotation, your punishment is whatever DPS you lost rather than dropping Berserk and whatever DPS you lost. Or like
The other
Chrono,
one-
if you tried to do a good continuum split and miss something because of ping, then like you lose your burst and your DPS. I don't know.
I do pretty decent on Condi Tempest from here.
What weapons does Condi Tempest use? Is it still Scepter?
I can't remember, let me check.
Yeah.
38k is not bad. That's like still 95% or something, isn't it?
I can look at snow grows to see what the benchmark is.
Like, Spellbreaker looks worse than other builds because their
That's
bench
40.
is a little bit lower.
Almost 41.
Yeah, ship the focus stuff.
But it is not bad.
The problem with Spellbreaker is you want to try to use your full counter when you can, and
Yeah.
to be able
That's
to effectively use that in any encounter is far more difficult with ping.
Yep. Like the builds that'll be easiest with high ping are probably all gonna be Condi builds, I imagine.
Condi builds and Power Reaper.
Yeah, Power Reaper too.
I'm just slowly going through all these builds in my head. I'm done with heavy armor. Medium. Is that build a thing? Or is it? Ah, but it's a little... Then an effective. Then a beginner. I guess Snowcross doesn't give a fuck about the build anymore.
Which one?
Power Scrapper.
Oh yeah, they took a few builds like that just off. Feels bad.
Alright, I'm done with medium. We go into light armor. As Naga said, a Condi Tempest. In a way, Virtuoso is fine.
Oh yeah, Condi Virtuos would be really
Condi or Power.
solid too. Power, yeah. It's you have a strict rotation for power, and if you deviate from it, your DPS falls a bunch.
I mean, if you have a good feel for the rotation, then all high ping is
Yep.
going to do is just make you slower. But as long as you follow it, that's it, you're just slower. And the Necro... We already talked about Necro stuff. Yeah.
Deadeye would not be good. How would Vindicator be?
I would have brought Vindicator up, but it's a boring rotation.
That's fair, yeah.
I'm trying to think of more entertaining builds to recommend. Condi Tempest is more on the boring side of things. So, suppose the more engaging builds would just be Virtuoso. You can do Chrono as well if you really want to, but CS is not ping friendly.
Support heal tank.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
I'd be concerned on if you wanted to play a healer in like a solo heal scenario, or mostly just on OLC CM. I'd be concerned about a high ping there, but everything else is fine.
Looking at the might graph, I like go down to 10 might in the middle of Jormag.
Yeah.
But I think that was one where I was trying to stand in the new place.
Mm-hmm.
So it probably isn't
But that would
worth
have
dropping
solved
all that
itself
might.
if I was in top sub.
That's fair.
At least a little bit.
Sounds like the solution is I need to learn Herald.
I mean, of course,
Only if you want to.
Of course, the
I don't
solution.
want. I just don't know how to do it.
I mean, it's not too hard.
No, I'd heard it was fairly easy. I just I'm not very good at learning from videos, so
Yeah, I
I
can
need to
just.
like sit there
I
and read all the skills and figure out what to do.
I don't know what the bench. Hold on, I'm curious. What is the benchmark for this build?
33, I think, if you're doing
Power
sword
Quick
count.
Herald is only 32. Didn't I
Sounds
get
wrong.
30? I thought I got 34k.
34 is probably with weapon swapping.
Oh, okay. So they don't weapon swap.
They specifically published the build without the weapon swapping because they don't want people ditching CC.
That's fine.
And they know that if they show the build without
I
CC,
agree with that.
yeah.
So just for my information, what is the benchmark with Sword, and Greatsword?
I have to find it again here. Pins, I think.
I'm just curious how it's matured since I messed around with it on Soto launch or whatever, or Bounce
So
Back.
they got roughly 35k.
Okay.
Let me see what the actual.
So I
number they
was
got
1k off. Okay.
Oh, like exactly 35. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Interesting.
Alright, so for Power Quick Herald, they do recommend Sword on their site, but the difference between Sword and Greatsword is minor. So you're effectively just picking which weapon you just enjoy more. From there, it's really just using all of your skills off cooldown for the most part. Let's see. So without considering weapons in your rotation, in Shiro, it's just IO, and then in Glint, you would do Might and Swift. It's gonna be a pain to write down.
Oh, I gotta go. I'm getting a phone call.
Alright. A Might, A Swift, E Fury, P Rot, E Nature, when Might and Swift are almost off cooldown, a Nature, a Rot, a Might, a Swift. So that would be an example of the rotation, even though they're not here, but so to put that into a rotation to undo, and I will show the sword plus greatsword rotation. So where is it? Opener, greatsword 5. Then it'd be a Might, a Swift, a Rot, swap, Shiro. Shiro would be greatsword 2, sword, and then it'd be A, Greatsword 3, Greatsword 2. A. A. Greatsword 2. A. Do, choo, choo. Do, choo, choo. Do. Glint. Oh, wait, this is sword. What am I doing, dumbass? This would be sword 5/4. Sword 5/4 2 autos, sword 2 autos. Glint. A might. A swift. Sword 2. Great sword. Then it'd be passive fury. Then it'd be great sword 5, 5, 2, 3. A. Great sword 2. Plus.
How's it going?
A. Active nature 2. AP. S. A. Wait, I called it might, not swift. A might, a swift.
I've been meaning to see how big of a loss it is if you just don't use passive elements twice, you just use it once at the end of each loop.
Alright. That's my rotation that I came up with, and it flows really well. Probably not benchmark, but it does flow very well.
This is with both weapons, yeah.
So effectively the goal in Shiro or Jalis is to get 3 sword 2s off while you're in sword. And otherwise you just auto and always complete your auto chains. Otherwise you do 5 and 4 at the start. Do I have a build of that? Sorry. I mean, I was in the process of learning a build, but you want to see it from scratch. Is there a build I'd be interested in playing?
Had you do that for Power Vert since you had so much fun with it?
No. The problem is I know most builds. So it's hard to know from scratch, but perhaps part of it would be I've played that in the past. But let's see. What would be fun that I'd actually be interested in?
Sword Catalyst or something weird like that.
400 weapon version.
Oh, I don't
Please
even
no.
want to see that. That's so gross.
Milk Roast doesn't really have a lot of builds they want to actively advertise.
Yeah.
I would do Spectre, but that, from my experience, just isn't fun. Hard to play Warrior a lot, so Spellbreaker probably wouldn't be too different, so it wouldn't be a good example.
The only thing super different about it would just be like
The Kandi Zerker with Shield? No, but I don't really like Kandi Zerker because of all the animation lock. I mean, I could just go back to the build I'm currently learning and get back into the hang of it. Because I still have to remind myself of the rotation. Because it's been so long since I've touched it. Alright.
what about Condi Vindicator?
I'll just go through some of the extra steps that I do when I learn a build. Alright, so this one? Yeah, Power Hollow. So the first thing I do is just make sure I have the proper gear and infusion so I can actually compare damage properly. Does this have precise infusion? Nah, because my crit's good. I run Fireworks. And then the build is Explosives and Firearms, doesn't really change. And here, I have Overheat, I know how that works. This doesn't affect my rotation much, so I don't have to worry about it. I can swap between column 2 and 3 here if I need. Here, this is damage. I don't really want to swap this. I don't want to go up here because I'm going to get extra heat and I really don't need extra heat. And then we run PBM. Alright, so we run Hammer because it's the best DPS weapon and the hammer skills are kind of standard. We run AED solely because of F1 here. F2 is an instacast, so ideally want to use it above 50% heat. Well, maybe this isn't a good example because I already know this build for the most part. And I'm just describing it for the sake of describing it for no reason. Thief. Do I really just learn? I don't want to play Spectre, but I guess. What weapons does it use? It uses. Does it use?
Probably more just a Scepter Dagger.
Fuck it, I'll just learn Spectre. It's the best build that'll work for what Verbal wants to see. Alright, so I've got this up. So we run Trapper because it's overpowered. We run a lot of Ritualist and the Fractal Relic. When you inflict a bleeding on an enemy, you also inflict Burning and Torment. We run Demons and Doom. It recommends a pistol just for the sake of recommending it so people don't get pissed off at S Snowcrows. But the benchmark will just be Scepter Dagger. Okay. So 7. Oh man. Alright, my build is fucked. So it's Viper and then rest is Ritualist. Then this is Viper. Then the rune is Trapper. Accept. Alright, so it's Scepter, Dagger. Please don't be bullshit with your creations. Ritualist, my ass. Alright, I need a scepter. Do I have a scepter? I need a malicious scepter. Nice. And then I need a dagger. Have a spare good dagger? I do not. I'll have to buy one. One hand. Dagger. It's dagger, right? Yeah. Then we run Ritualist. Ritualist. Alright, sigils are Demons and Doom. Demons. Doom. Alright, now for trinkets, I run all Ritualist. So I need a amulet. The rest of these can become... Wait, there you are, Ritualist. Oh, let's just do it in case. Did that actually remove Ritualist? Toughness, power. No. Alright, do I have a spare ring and amulet? I need to buy an amulet. How about a ring? Healer, malicious, nice. Customize. Wait, do I have one with fusion slots? Alter malicious. We're gonna do a bunch of infusing, but whatever. Celeste. Alright. Where is...
All right, let's find these soldiers.
Crashed airship. Show me. I need a chest. Alright, now probably the thing that's gonna kill this attempt at showing. Proctor Relic. Where you get this from? Do I have this available to me? Oh, man. Alright, I don't think it's available from Lear, but we're gonna double check. I think I have to unlock it. It's the person that sells Relic. Is it you? You're the plushy person. Relic of the Fractal. Archivist Beaker on the outer ring.
On the far like left side, if you treat the center as forward.
The far left.
And then he'll be in like a, there's like a little tunnel down to the right. Right there, there he is. Oh, you just passed him. He's like right at the doorway.
Can I just... Oh, I can, but I need pinches of Stardust. Okay, how do I acquire pinches of Stardust?
It's one of those map currencies you get from doing events and stuff.
Shit. Well, I need 250. Well, time to do engaging gameplay. Ah, he left as well. Welcome back. Secrets of the Gear. Don't care. Don't care. Don't care, don't care. No. No, no. Alright, where are my arcane chests? And any events I come across, I'll just... There. Down here. Then here. Ah, this one sucks. I don't want to. It takes so long too. Hold on, tentacle. I am running deep. A few up. Need 2. Well, actually, yes.
I felt that one. Whoa, you're actually doing it. What's this going for? What's this going so hard pressed to hide, I wonder?
I'll lead an event chain, I guess I'll.
All exhibits are inert again! Success! Victory! Skrit knew he
Fight
could
back
count
all
on the
along.
let's read
Pathfinder.
Come. Let's see what he's got stashed
Now,
away.
Go nerd.
All right, we're in. Now, let's see what we can find. By the alchemy.
Ah, they're gonna take it.
This is what is
And
items.
mouse.
If any that was to the light of day. Defend the gates!
Wave after wave, bout after bout. These gates shall not fall.
Don't these guys ever give up? Stop them!
Wave after wave, bout after bout.
And that should be enough to get me carded back to.
Protect the back.
Oh, the entity's already spawned. Shit. Man, it's getting done.
Alchemy. What have I done? Leave this place, Wayfinder. I'm resealing it.
We're at 1. Yep. Two over there, and there's a. Right now we grab the crater. I've never actually done one. Let's see how this is. Same? guess I have to do 7 more. Start an event there, there's one. Which one is this? Oh, that's different. Alright, there's nothing else here. Get me in combat. Someone trying for this? Ah, they're counting. There's one more event here.
Surely you don't need a map for that.
But yeah, I bet that's.
I don't think I've done that chain before.
What place is this? Basham? Secrets, Anatas. Eternal. I don't know if it's been this long, it's nothing serious. Yeah, 60. Alright, that's full. Is there one in here? This is a shit event. One potentially. Are you here? This person do? I was a little fat. Oh, yeah, quick. Annie loves taking your hits.
Won't be strong like you.
Alright, what? Not doing that. Check over a lot of events going. A long chain. Thought that was some. Starlight.
There's a possessed elemental wreaking havoc in the area. Someone, please take it out.
Protect the bastard.
Oh, a museum stuff. I need to go fast. I don't think I'll make.
Okay, I'm gonna hop off. I'll talk to you later.
See ya.
Museum exhibits are all coming to life.
Oh, they're
Squid
both.
thinks because of Calyptus magic somehow. Urchic is using full strength to contain. Squid hopes Wayfinder takes care not to damage exhibits too much. Very valuable.
Oh, nice. I got 11 there.
All exhibits are inert again.
We're at 217.
Squid knew she could count on the
That event
Wayfinder.
sucks. That event sucks. That's not actually going on. Oh, that's a rift. May as well. What is it doing? Trying to find the. They're gonna charge. Well, that was a lot more damage than I expected. There. $231, almost there actually. Ah, fuck. We can do the mix.
Wayfinder is doing a great job. Urchic is very grateful. Lady too.
Let's go take. You're dead. Don't move. Should I hear him?
Squid hopes Wayfinder takes care not to damage exhibits too much.
You don't accept.
Very valuable.
Where's your dash? I'm gonna dash. Please dash into. Not work. Not. Ah, it's this. That was annoying to fight. Good.
Squid hopes Wayfinder takes care not to damage exhibits too much. Very valuable.
That's a double screen. At 7, I'm at 38.
All exhibits are inert again.
Time before blah blah succeeds.
Squid knew she could count on the Wayfinder. Now,
Concentrate on the demon.
her chicken eating.
And destroy the tentacle. Remove the
Where's the last nerd I have to kill? Where's this guy? This one. Okay. So
Clear the path. Tentacle next. Quickly. Efficiently.
use me, Tenta.
Little room for variables.
Build up some. This sucks.
Speaking of variables, that is a massive one. Change of plans. That avatar protects the tentacle.
Ugh, it stopped running, dude.
Attack that demon. Immediately.
Here and use your sack, dude. Right now. Probably an issue later on.
There. It's vulnerable now.
And you're vulnerable. Yay. Turn off auto attack and do that. You're at 7, we're at 45. Oh, this collection event sucks. Alright, before we commit to that, oh, you got a shield. Yes, you did.
Away with you, Cryptus. The bastion of knowledge is not yours to control. Demons must be pushed from the bastion.
Why are you running away, nerd? Not enough? Nope. One more event. Really, you don't want to do the piece of event. Piece of... anything in this area? Suppose we do the cryptography. Ah, it's gonna fail. Anything in strength? Actually, strength, since it takes so long. I already got calibrations on. Probably do it.
I need any ward in the area on my position now. I've got a plan. I need help.
No credit. This bags out. Tier 3. Thank God. It's safe for me to be here. Work if I kill them. Good. 251, but I'll stay for the 2. Buy my relic and wait for purple. It's supposed to be the Cry of Rage tool. That's that done. Alright, back to Wizard Tower. Finally buy this stupid relic. Oh man. Do. Where are you? Here, Kerr. Help me. Alright, time to clean up my inventory. Where's the merchant? Oh, you don't buy stuff? Alright, that's that. Experience Harvest Temple. Silent, Furball, finished getting Stardust. The rest of my gear, right? Got a Fractal. Demons and Doom. Want, yeah, that's correct. Whenever you inflict a bleeding on an enemy with 6 or more stacks of bleeding, you also inflict burning and torment. Okay. Infusions 18 Malin. Do I have a... My Malin infusions, man. Let's spite. My Reaper hasn't. Okay. It's the spell. It's this.
Hello, stranger. Yes? What can I do for you?
13, eh? 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Alright. 2, 2. But this is now the problem. Alright. Now we encounter the main obstacle. Occurs to glob of coagulated mist essence. Do I have sprockets? Probably a shit use of them. Alright. That's bad, but alright. 3, 5, 1, 1. Go to you. Then we do a do 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 do. We have Ritualist. Alright. So E 2 6 1 6 7. Magnanimous tuning crystals, a thing I sell on the TP. Alright. Magnanimous. Here's my 10. It's meaty asparagus skewer. I need to craft it. Okay. I'm not gonna look at build. I'm just making sure gear's fine because gear's something you don't really need to look. Oh man. I do have other things I'd like to do, but he doesn't take too long. I'll continue. And then I have 45,000, or it's just 40 million currently. Still don't know really what to put on. I think the last time I just binged a whole bunch of ore loot boxes. Guess it was fast and easy. Yeah, I want to do other things, so. I know how long you mean, I could just now because I'm a little bloody. Regardless, I do actually do other stuff and sleep a specific time and wake at a specific time. So I will just leave it at that. Thank you very much for watching, and I will be back Sundays with Ray.